This is why I love my mother like I don't love anybody else. I have no love for anybody else like I have my mother. Oh. My mother found this out. She came home from where she was, and this is bad karma because she was at a funeral and I was doing my shit. She comes on, what the fuck is going on here? Because she saw something in the laundry that wasn't supposed to be in the laundry, like things like sheets or something. She said, what the fuck you doing? You know, I was not the age when I'm washing anything. So I tell her the story. My mother puts me in the trunk of a car and sends me out of town.
In the actual trunk?
In the trunk of a car.
Holy shit.
And sends me the fuck out of town until she could figure this fucking thing out. They came to my school looking for me.
The cops?
The cops.
Oh, damn.
They came looking for me to arrest me at school and arrest everybody at school. And I was gone already. My mother said, this is you, And when I told her it was a white girl, she went,
oh, man.
I was in the trunk of a car heading to a state unknown. To hide out from this situation. So about a month later, I came back to school.
Wow.
And had to go through the process.
Holy
The process.
Shit.
How'd you guys get off? Don't want to say.
Didn't get off.
You didn't.
Didn't get off.
What'd you get charged for?
I was 16. She was 15.
Did they whittle it down to something?
It was not whittled down to anything because they said you either plead guilty or you can go to court. We decided to go to trial, but we admitted, we fucked him.
Yeah.
But it's 16, 15, and that's statutory.
That was statutory.
That's it. So they're like, I did time.
How long did you do?
You did time?
How long?
2 months. 2 months.
Wow.
2 months.
Where? Walpole?
No, they didn't send me to Walpole.
No?
They sent me to...
some youth center?
No. Sent two punk at me and one of my boys because we
were
you
went to big boy prison?
Big boy. And my boy went crazy.
Get the fuck
He lost his mind because he was so scared of getting raped that he stopped washing up. He didn't take showers. And they started to throw piss on him. He started to beat him up. And they would come to me and go, yo, you got to tell your motherfucking co-defendant, get his shit right.
How about I tell myself what myself has to do?
And
I
I was so scared because of the stories you hear about that situation, but it was a guy who ran the prison. It was these 5 guys who ran the prison, these inmates. And they were named after southern states, like South Carolina. It was Carolina.
This is so scary.
It was like Carolina.
Dude, I'm freaking out, man.
Yeah. This is the first time I've ever talked about this.
Oh my God!
See, this is what happens with this radio show.
Yes,
you run out of shit to talk about. You go, well, I guess I could tell a story I've never told.
When
before.
you run out of funny, all of a sudden,
I'm choking back. Like this is like,
dude.
I'm gonna tell you, this is This is it. Like this is either the end. This is the end of my career, kind of thing, or
no.
People don't. And I realize this because it's like people don't. But all the shit that goes on out here. Here's where I kind of felt comfortable in terms of this. Those 5 guys, and it was an overcrowded place, this prison. And I used to hear all day long, there was this one other guy that they'd go, that motherfucker, he was in there for scalding his kid. This one guy was in there scalding his kid in the bathtub. And they used to go, that baby burning motherfucker. We ought to fucking, we ought to kill that motherfucker, that baby burner. Over here talking to me. He said hi to the guy who one of the southern state guys.
Yeah.
Who was on death row. This is back when Bill Riley was on Current Affair.
Holy shit.
This was a guy who was on death row in the state that he was named after. I don't want to say his fucking state.
No.
But I know one of them's not South Carolina, so that's why I said, but any of those fucking states down there. So he was on death row. I'm so all over the place because you understand, man. That
you got the emotion.
Yeah.
It's like even the story is deeper. It's just so fucking, to me. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So I'm in jail. We're corny. I'm a corny dude, and I'm a comic. I was born a comic, and I'm a corny fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? Grew up in a gangster area, but I used to make those guys laugh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So. So I was in there because it was a gangster whose name I'm not going to say either. But
no,
what they did was the guy goes, it was a judge who was known for being lenient, and he this is why I learned this thing, because he read a book. He's like, these guys didn't fucking do this. You know, he didn't force his way. And the bitch was in court going, and then they fucking did this, and then they did that. And I'm sitting there writing, and he was just, the judge was like saying, I'm very impressed with this. I know this is bullshit, but this is Boston, and they just wrote something about him, or how he's too lenient on shit.
Oh, no.
So, at the time, I think the DA was Maloney or some Mick, And so, they ended up going, we're going to, this is what they did. Sentenced us in February to the summer. This is what he said. This is just to teach you guys that, that sex is not all about this stuff that you're doing. We're going to sentence you during the time of love. We're going to sentence you during the time of love, summertime. Just so you know why your other people are cultivating their relationships.
While girls are jacking off for guys and sucking their cocks, you'll be in here.
You'll be inside of here. As a lesson kind of thing. And my friend lost his fucking mind. He's officially schizophrenic. He's not well because of this. He was so afraid. Now what happened is, I used to be so funny in there that this dude, one of the state guys, and I would hear him talking about how he's going to fuck up this baby burner, right? And the fear became from this other gangster where he said, because no one was like, you fucking rapist. They was all like, you get raped, man. Get the fuck out of here. So he goes, man, you're going to have trouble. This is the gangsta outside. You're going to have trouble, man.
Oh, shit.
You're going in for a skin beef. They call it skinning. You got a skin beef, nigga. You fucked up.
Oh, my.
This is fucked up.
Oh, shit.
You know?
You don't want to
So
hear
I'm
that.
going in, and I'm choking back tears like a motherfucker,
Yeah.
And finally, the five, they used to walk around the yard. Just five of these motherfuckers. It was really like a movie. Slowly walk around the yard. They go, yo, big man. Yo, fat man, come here, man. Man, let me talk to you. But they were like country. Come here, fat man. I go, what's up? I said, man, what the fuck you in here for?
Oh, shit.
I'm walking with them, and I'm telling them the story.
Oh. Holy crap.
And I'm sitting here like this. Because why they called me was, why the fuck is your co-defendant not taking showers?
Yeah.
Why is he not taking showers? He's fucking stinking, man. Somebody gonna kill him.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. They used to throw piss on him. He used to wear 3 pairs of jeans, never took his shoes off.
Just because it would be harder to get 3 pairs of jeans off.
Just because it'd be hard to get raped. So I tell him the story, and I'm just going, I'm going to have to fight. I'm going to have to do something. This is going to be fucked up. Finally, I told him the story, and I'm just, the drum roll, the stabbing drum roll.
Where's the payoff now?
They go, what? You in here for that shit? Pulling a train, nigga? Everybody in this motherfucker did that, and you in jail for it?
Oh, shit.
Don't you ever let me see you in here again? So they just took to me. So I would walk with them every morning. They just took to me in case somebody just said, fuck it, you in there on the skin beef. But nobody ever fucked with me because it was such bullshit. It was just it was just bullshit, dude. It was like the worst thing. And the only thing I think of is I could have been in there forever on some shit like that in Boston. I know motherfuckers that went for a long time. They put us in there for like 2 months because we go, yeah, we fucked her. But it's like that's all.
Because obviously it was so obviously bullshit that
so
they couldn't put you in there any
they
longer.
couldn't just destroy lives, but which they did destroy lives.
Yeah.
Because I bumped into a couple of other guys. One guy ran and they never caught him, and but he came back because it's the statute of limitations. But another kid, it changed his life too. It just makes you.
One guy ran until the statute ran out?
Yeah, ran until they stopped looking for him. And he said, fuck it. Fuck it. And I didn't run because I thought, well, I did run. My mother made me run because she just knew, she had an insight that I didn't have. She was like, you can't be doing
you're probably
no
just like, what? I fucking...
Yeah, why? It's just some pussy. But it's like, the person I'm not even mad at her because that's why it's like the Kobe shit happened. And I say immediately, black guys are the most wanted to be fucked guys in the world but can't be fucked. They're not allowed. No, women are not allowed to fuck black guys on any level, meaning in an open way. So it's like when I heard that Kobe shit, I'm like, I know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, Kobe didn't take no pussy, but I can't be mad at her because this is a white bitch from Colorado who was not prepared to fuck a black guy. She's not raised to fuck a black guy. You understand? So I know what happened. It was just like he didn't do the proper thing. You know what I mean? He was probably treated her like shit, and she just goes, and she's walking around, her pussy hurts, and she goes, I got raped. And it's just that easy, and I'm a fucking giant nigga in Boston talking, if this girl had been like, the fucking mayor, like I said, the mayor's daughter, she had been some white girl who was out there doing George Bush daughter shit. Yeah. And it came out that she gave all these niggas some pussy. You wouldn't know me.
Oh, damn.
Man. You wouldn't know me. You know?
Holy shit.
So that's why I go, you know, when motherfuckers say rape, now these niggas that's out here killing these little girls, 8, 10, that, you know, that's a whole nother story. But when you get some motherfucker talking about, you know, some old fucking, you know, and then I said no, and no means no, and blasey blah. I fuck my girl. Let me tell you, my girl's a fucking maniac, man. Like, she goes hit me and this and that, and it took me a long time to be able to even enjoy sex, man, on that level, because it just, I go,
you think of the consequences of, you start thinking a few steps ahead of yourself.
What if, you know, look at one of these bitches on your wall, you know, these Aguilera bitches, and I fuck them, and then she give me pussy, and then say, you know, you raped me. I would believe I did. Because I'm like, I wouldn't give me pussy if I was you, but she did, you know what I mean? So that whole thing, you know, it changed my entire, a lot of my jokes, the Pepsi Cola rapist, a lot of the Tyson shit I do, all of that, it changed my life because I just had this mistrust for pussy, man. It's not an anger, it's just a mistrust because it's so easy. I guess that's the payoff. If you can be raped, then you have to have a natural mechanism to stop that from happening, which is I guess it's a trade-off. Okay, I'm gonna say you raped me. That's the power that a woman has. Yeah. I'm gonna just say you did. Damn. As opposed to you doing it. Yeah. This guy actually raped you, but I'm gonna say that motherfucker. You know, so that's why when a bitch 10 years later, they say some fucking janitor took some pussy, some black janitor, and then 15 years later she goes, I was lying. Yeah. And he gets out and he gives the speech of, I found
I'm just
Lord,
happy to be with my family.
And I'm like, man, if I did 15 years, it's like, my God. And they find out that the joggers, the Central Park jogger kids didn't do it. I would make a speech like, look, because after 3 weeks, now I was a soft kid, like meaning I was a clown.